What's going on, everybody? Happy Saturday. Well, as always, whenever you see this video, there are some questions to be answered. So I'm going to get right into it without further ado. First and foremost, I want to thank you guys for the gracious thumbs up and vids and everything. My mission now is to, when I get questions, I'm going to try my best to try to answer two at a time if I can. The only thing I ask from you guys is to please give me some thumbs up. That's it. I mean, if I get five, I'm happy. I mean, lately, the last couple of vids, I've getting a lot of views, a lot of rave reviews, and I'm glad for it. If you guys enjoy it and you like it, please share it with other people so it can get popular. So, as I was saying, get right into it. The first question is from Ditto's Chi again. I think I've answered a couple of your questions. You actually submit some very good questions. Ditto's Chi, she wants to know, is Denmark dog friendly? As far as I know, I'm pretty sure it is. I have not seen. I really haven't heard any very vicious like dog stories in Denmark for a good while now. Actually, believe it or not, my neighbor, the guy lives right. Actually, I think two houses beside me here. He has a big old some type of like collier shepherd looking thing, and the dog sits out in the yard, and it just chills. It doesn't. I mean, kids ride by on their bikes and well, the people that live here obviously already know them, but I mean, me and my wife, and now I can officially say my kids, my 4 year old, they see it and it doesn't bark, we don't hear it. I mean, it's a very cool dog. Granted, I think he's a little bit on the old side, but I mean, big friendly dog, unlike some of the dogs that are raised in the States now. Don't get me wrong. Not everybody raises their dogs to be some vicious lion beast, but there are some people that unfortunately they raise dogs for the wrong reasons, and then that's where we hear all these terrible stories about mailmen's getting bit, or unfortunately, I do remember a story of like a 4 year old, or even actually it was like an 8-month-old. Now, granted, these are babies. We talking 8-month-old kids that like they don't know any better. They don't know that if you constantly pull on a dog's ear, it's gonna get annoyed. And there's a video out there that I saw a while back, and it hurt my stomach to even watch because I knew it was gonna happen. I'll give you a quick gist of it. Basically, this 8-month-old playing with the dog in front of its parents, and the parents were filming it, and the dog had its back like turned. It was laying on the stomach, and apparently the 4 year old, 8-month-old got over to the dog, and apparently either the nails weren't clipped or the baby grabbed a hold of. And this was a female dog. Grabbed a hold of something that just wasn't supposed to be grabbed hold of, and in retaliation, the dog turned and bit it like across the head, and all this was all just, it looked like hamburger meat, and this was a cute looking baby. So that, to me, especially with my 5-week-old, that would tear me up. I can't do that. So, but to answer your question, did those dogs, as far as I know in Denmark, they're super cool. My in-laws had a dog. Unfortunately, Pook had to be put down. Pook was a very good dog. Very, very good. She had her moments where it was just like, you're acting like a bitch. But basically, she is a bitch. But, I mean, there's some, I don't know. I can't remember if they said she had some type of tumors or something. I could be mistaken. It could have been another dog that I'm thinking about. But my in-laws' dog was super cool. She had her moments. It was just like, who's in control and that type of stuff. So, but as far as I know, in Denmark, dogs are super cool, super friendly. If you get one, you get a puppy, you raise it the right way, and you don't have any problems. The only, and I italicize and underline and all the rest of that shit. The only thing that I think is personally wrong, and this is not the dog, it's the owners. Please, God forbid, and it's very bad in Linus, at least as far as I can see, pick up after your fucking dogs. I can't stand it. I don't like walking on the sidewalk, and there's a big, it's almost as big as horse poo sometimes. please take a trash bag and just throw that out because that's ridiculous. But anyways, I don't want to get any more about dogs. The next quick question is from Chris Johnson. Chris Johnson wants to know, are the birthdays in Denmark like birthdays in the U.S.? I think I think you also submitted a question like this too about the birthdays. So I'll kind of combine these two into one. Birthdays, as far as I know, if you have a birthday, like recently my 4-year-old, she just obviously turned 4. We don't, you basically make the birthday cake and all this, especially for a 4-year-old. But if you're asking in their age range of like 20s to 30s, 40s, and 50s, they consider those round birthdays because they're rounded off like 10, 20, 30s, 40s. And I think for every 10 year you get some type of like it's a party, but you get some type of stuff thrown on you. I think like for 30, I think it's cinnamon. I think I could be wrong, could be 20, because we had a family member just turned either 29 or 30. No, I think she was 30. And for her, what they do is they go out and you get cinnamon thrown on you. And I'm not talking about like a little sprinkle. You get like a good handful and you get smacked in the face and all the rest of that stuff. I don't know what it is for like 40s and 50s. I don't know if you get like salt, oregano sprinkled all on you or some shit like that. But, the round birthdays are what's more important. And they do stuff like that. You get big time parties. And of course, you make cakes and stuff like that. We did that for our 4-year-old. We made her mother-in-law or her grandmother, or Mwah, as it would be, mother's mom, made a frost cake for her, and she enjoyed it. It was cool. So I'm guessing for like the teenagers and stuff like that. Okay, I'm gonna go Danish just for a brief moment because I'm not 100% sure. Hvis du er 18 år, 16 år, har du der Sweet 16, Sweet 18, har du som en fødselsdag på den der måde? Basically what I asked, because I'm not sure, like I had a Sweet 16. I've heard of those, or I've been involved in those, but I don't know if they even celebrate like a Sweet 16, Sweet 18, and all the rest of that stuff over here in Denmark. But as for a birthday, basically the routine is you get woken up super early in the morning. Especially around here, we wake each other up 6 a.m., 5 a.m., and we sing. The whole family comes in and they sing, and they come in to get breakfast, and then they give them their presents and stuff like that. That's basically the routine. Your job also might give you something as well too, depending on the type of job you got. Depending if it's like some big franchise company, some shit like that. But overall, as much as I can remember for my birthdays, it's like I get a bunch of happy birthdays on Facebook. My friends and my family, if it's the day of, it's my family, they wake me up and I get my presents. But then we also celebrate when people are free. And when I say they're free, I mean like they're off from work. If my birthday fell like on a Wednesday, we probably would plan to get together like on a Saturday or Sunday and then celebrate. And then I will get, more presents then, or, cards and money and all the rest of that shit, and a fancy boat. No, I'm kidding. I don't get boats, but that's basically it. I mean, I don't really see any huge difference. They don't go out and they get ice cream cake like we would back in the States. God, I miss ice cream cake, or cookie cake, even for that matter. Man, I miss those. I wish they did have those, but that's basically the assumption. It's basically a birthday in Denmark. I really don't see much of a difference. Unless your folks come and wake you up 4:30 in the morning, or the actual time that you were born, but I don't really see a big difference. So that was to Chris. That was to Chris Johnson. So thank you, Chris, and thank you, Dittos, for your questions. I hope you guys learned something from it. If you did, like I said earlier in the video, please give it a thumbs up, and hopefully we can get 5 of those, maybe 10. If we can get 20, it'd be awesome. But I mean, my goal only is to have 5. I'm not really stressed about that type of stuff because I have other things to worry about. Like the dryer just stopped for some odd reason. So it probably means I need to get off here and go check it. So I will check you guys on the next video. Peace out for now. Later.